good fighter, unbeaten, 22. I think it's the 5th fit now. You know, he's brought a little bit of awkwardness to him, but you know, I know I've got to deal with these people now. You know, I prepared well with Jimmy and that, and you know, I couldn't. The performance tonight was 75%, but it just shows you how I'm coming on to perform and finish fighters off like that, unbeaten records. Listen, I'm not boxing people who's lost 4 or 5. I'm beating fighters, and more Frank brings to me, the more I beat.
Talks about old man in it, but you see what fit for the old man, so he's not got any miles on top.
Listen, he's a very, you know, he's an ex-soldier or something, ex-army.
Yeah, you had to look at him, didn't you? He was
extremely good shape. I see him up the way and looked good. Listen, it was the biggest fight of his career and the biggest of mine, so I know he was 100% fat, in shape, and it was the best he broke tonight. It just wasn't good enough.
Big for a long time, been praising your skill, your speed and so on, but questioning your power. Very explosive finish against an unbeaten tough fighter. Does that please you?
It does, yeah. I mean, as me and Jimmy's been working a little bit on it this time for this camp, I felt I was loading up a little bit tonight. I wasn't as like slick as I could have been. I was just loading up a little bit, and I was looking for the left hand to the body every time. He was so open to bring it up, I thought I'd catch it. And I heard everyone scream it, but I knew they could see it because I could see it. But I threw the body shot, missed, and come through the hook, and you know, it was a peach, caught lovely.
How was the hand?
It's good, very good. Like it's never happened. Thanks to Mike Hayton for that. Real mind pleasing.
and been out again, you know, another one with a hand injury, been out for
You know, I've been out for 10 months now. You know, my last fight for the British title was John Ryder. In 10 months, you know, I couldn't ask for a better performance. You know, like I said, ringside, you've got to thank Frank Ryan and his team. Extremely tough week. You know, fights pulling out and so on, but he still managed to put a big show on like this in Manchester just for me and the other boys that was on it. You know, he's not just thinking about the big fights. He thought about all of the undercard tonight. You know, he didn't let anyone else. So big thanks for Frank for that.
Did you have any ring rust?
I think they could have been tonight, yeah, a little bit of ring rust.
it's timing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's just getting a distance.
That's
An outsider watching him fight, it's just
falling short a little bit.
Yeah,
but listen, I've been out 10 months. I've had some good sparring, but there's no better than getting in there and being active. But now I'm injury free. You know, like Frank said, go and meet you next week, sit down, and we'll see where we go from here.
Jimmy, obviously you have got some animosity with this, but where does that stem from? What's the story about that?
He's had enough of it. Listen, I'm a proud man, right? I've got a bigger heart than this arena. I will never give in. But I don't disrespect people and say that I'd knock them out. If I don't know them and say I'll knock them out 4 or 5 rounds, I won't say that. He said he could knock me out 5 rounds, so let's not keep talking about it. Let's do it, see if he can. You know what I mean? Fair enough, he might piss me off a little bit by saying that, yeah? But let's not, listen, I'm doing it. He's talking it, but I'm doing it. We're the same age, had the same many fights, but I'm British Commonwealth and European and WBO Intercontinental Champion. What is it? He's fighting bums, isn't it? What is it? He should be mentioning my name, but let's do it. If he wants to fight, I'm willing to fight tomorrow.
Are you willing to take that fight next?
I'm willing to take it now. I'll get back in that ring, glove back up and fight him tonight. Tonight I'm fighting.
Do you think that he's willing to take that fight?
What?
Do you think that he
he wouldn't take the fight because he ain't got a pair of balls, has he? I think he's got a minge between his legs, excuse the language. But I think he has because he won't come and fight me, will he? So let's forget about him. Let's just move on to the bigger things and better things now because it's pointless talking about him. He likes his name mentioned, but let's just get on, hopefully be WBO champion very soon. This man, sorry. Well, listen, we've got to sit down with Frank for that, and you know, this man guided me so good so far. You know, I mean, whatever he says next, I trust in him, and you know, I really do believe in him. And you know, we've got a good team. I feel the best team behind me, and I'm ready for it.
Jimmy, after a really sharp start, it got a bit scrappy in the middle rounds. Getting caught with a couple of silly shots as well, in the head as well. Yeah. What were you saying to him in the corner?
Well, just hold yourself together, use your boxing skill, let him feel the jab, and when you do get close to him, be sharper than him. But be sharp, sorry.
There's also Styles, wasn't there?
Styles a bit. See, that guy who he fought tonight, with respect, I do respect him, because he is what we all say he is, an ex-soldier, clean living, you can see he's lived a life. But he was a non-puncher, but scrappy, but all over you.
Yeah.
Round the bottom, round there, just cutting you. And that's what he was doing for 8 rounds till he ran out of gas and Joe
If it weren't for the European title, the fact that, you know, it was all, you know, it was a mandatory, I would have made that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's one of those things because you know that he's going to be awkward
Yeah.
You know, it's the old stories in the Who Needs Him club.
Yeah.
Tonight, he's a very, see what he brings, what he's got good, he's very fit, but he don't know what he's going to throw himself by the looks of that fight, you know what I mean? So it was a bit hard for me to read him a little bit, but I just got that distance. I was looking for the left hand a little bit, but the right hand on the track, so I was pleased with the performance.
See, all you people, with respect, I mean this, don't mean to move it, but you all keep mentioning Chris Eubanks. No, you do. You love it. You won't leave.
He called him out in the ring, Jim. He called him out in the ring, though.
You keep talking about Chris Eubanks. You won't come in the camp no more to talk about him. I mean, I'll ban you.
He called him out in the ring.
What's Chris Eubanks done?
No, but he called him out in the ring. On live TV, he called him out in the ring. This is where it was coming from.
I ain't paid money.
Hey, Jimmy, don't ban me from the gym, please.
Isn't that the answer then? Get it on, get it on.
He's got nothing. He's the champion of Europe. It's up, well, it's ended long term, right? Frank calls the shot, so.
Well, we're going to sit down in the week and we're work out what's on.
Got me going.
A lot of things.
No, it's there you go.
The old Jimmy said that. So anyway, so we're going to let you know what we decide, but I thought it was a great performance, you know, great show. Hope everybody enjoyed themselves and we managed to keep it together.
I'd just like to say one thing, I mean this, I'd like to thank Frank Warren, not anything, but what's happened, big fights fell out, could have easily called it off, had enough of it, he never stuck to his guns. Thanks Frank, appreciate it.
First time I've got the clap.